blockchain technology is a database. It's a piece of software, but we are a hardware manufacturer. Why we should investigate into blockchain and the different applications? So, well, the answer is quite easy. Everything needs to be calculated. Everything needs to be secured and running on a data center. And this is exactly the point where we are coming into the play and working on different techniques specific around security, as well as also reducing latency, reducing the power consumptions for transactions, and working with different partners together to get the best possible experience. And you just saw it, and James also mentioned, so Facebook is naming themselves now Meta, and want to be a key driver in the metaverse. And this all requires security, because we all know how important security is, because nobody want to get hacked, nobody want to get be stolen in regards to your own identity. And this is the key foundation. We need to make sure to protect those data and to enable those features like NFTs as well as the metaverse. Before we are digging more into this, so I want to give you an overview about what we are doing. And it's very interesting, Michael, what you mentioned in regards to the digital transformation and the challenges specific with our kids. So we are also working at Bitkom in German. That's an IT association. And so I'm one of the chairman leads for the public tender guidelines. And we just released a guideline for schools and education. And this is also scratching the metaverse as well as NFTs as a possibility for educations, because I fully agree it will be a new picture where you can do the next steps in terms of education, sitting at home, getting the technology, learning all the lessons, and even doing trainings and courses quite easily without going into school. And I think in the next couple of years, this will be more and more important. So what does it mean to AMD? So we are taking care about the platform, the infrastructure, as well as the devices, because everything is fitting together. And this is also what we are describing, for example, in that educational guideline, how to set the infrastructure, the wireless infrastructure, the LAN infrastructure, the network behind, the cloud infrastructure. So all these things together up to the device, which is in front of the kids, for example, within the education. You already highlighted it in the different areas we see this. And I think, yeah, James mentioned this already, the crypto punks, I think, are one of the famous NFTs you can see. And also the art and music and rights and royalties. And that's the reason why I call NFTs in particular as the next level of on digital rights management system. Because you have the ability to really protect your own art, music, or whatever you want to do. So I think that in the near term, you will also see this from software manufacturer, that they will put their licensing system into an NFT, because it's easy to control. You can review the lifetime, you can review the owner, and you can even transfer it to others within the community if you want to do it. And binding this with the metaverse. So for example, there are different projects specific with consensus, as you also scratched already. And this is then the Ready Player One part. So there is a project where a company is digitalizing the Fifth Avenue in New York. And one of the major partners is Gucci, and they purchased their own shop in that street virtually. And this is exactly what you have described already, that the metaverse is a digital copy of the real world. And within that metaverse, people can go into this shop. They can talk to each other with their avatar. They can look around. They can purchase things and can get it transferred automatically to your home address. In addition, your avatar is then be able to wear it as well. So taking this example with Gucci, for example, so you're purchasing a bag, and your avatar can wear this bag only if you purchased it. And there will be no patch, there will be no hack where you can transfer it to others so that everybody is having the same bag. That's not possible with NFTs. And this is the value add. And this is just the early beginning. Just think about as well in terms of giving bigger space, for example, talking about NBA or football. So the stadiums, they are limited to the physical places in their rows, right? So if you enlarge this virtually, then instead of 10,000 people or 20,000 people, you can give access to 1 million people. And just imagine about the business. And also, don't forget the advertisement and merchandising. James mentioned the football player cards. So this was yesterday. I also remember to collect the cards and even put them into my books. So this you can now do digital and transferred through your wallet. And closing the round again, the AMD vision here is to provide the best possible security, specific if it's coming to security of your wallet, because yesterday with your wallet, you transferred tokens in crypto. Today, you can transfer even your NFTs. And there are also projects where you can enable NFTs for games already with one and the same wallet.